guys, this is the recording for Tuesday, March 9th. And so we did some more phase change. Remember, wrapping up phase change this week. So it's really important to be paying attention, making sure you understand all of these things that we're going over so you can be ready for our unit test. The first thing that we are going to do is you're going to open up the simulation because we're focused on our energy and how it affects the movement of our molecules. Because we've talked about temperature and how temperature will cause phase changes to happen. Example, a popsicle. A popsicle will be solid, and then if the temperature rises and it heats up, that temperature will cause our popsicle to go from a solid to a liquid. And so we really want to understand the relationship between temperature, the energy, so we have our kinetic energy, and the movement of our molecules. And so obviously each phase has different molecule movement, and also each phase will have different energy amounts depending on the scenario. So when this opens, I will show you what I mean. So the instructions want you to pick substance A, and then you are going to turn on the kinetic energy toggle because we are looking at the kinetic energy. We're going to press play. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add energy in. And when I add energy in, what do you observe happening? And you want to observe the kinetic energy. So what colors are you seeing? Are you seeing more gray, more yellow? And then what's happening to my temperature and what's happening to the movement of my molecules. And now that I continue to add energy, we see that the molecules are moving. We have a lot more kinetic energy and our temperature went higher. This would be in a gas state. We see the molecules are moving all crazy away from each other. There's no containment. It's kind of all over. And so we kind of watched it change state. And so here, I want you to tell me in the blue box, describe how putting that energy in, transferring that energy in, affected how the molecules moved. Now what we're going to do is we are going to take the energy out. And so I'm going to now take it back out, pressing this minus button. And you can see losing energy. The molecules are moving less and less. The more that goes down, the temperature is going down. And so that can be what you notice here. So as the speed changed, what did you notice about the molecules movement? Then down here, there is a couple video clips here and down here. Those are kind of more for fun, just to kind of set a picture in your mind about Titan, because we've been studying Titan, which is Saturn's moon, and we know that it had lakes and seas on it that disappeared. And so we're trying to figure out, did those lakes freeze? Did they evaporate? What happened to them? And so there are two modeling tools here. And you're going to click on each one, and you're going to, mine wants to let me click on it. There we go. You are going to do the modeling tool, take your screenshot, and put it in your assignment. If you forgot, I put those instructions in yesterday's assignment on how to take a screenshot and how to insert it into a Google Doc. So you can go back to yesterday's assignment and look that up. And so when this loads, maybe my stuff from earlier will be in there, maybe not. Yay, my stuff is in here. So what I put, and this is similar to what we set up the other day, you're going to set up your beginning and your end. And so we're looking at the scenario if the lake froze. And so my beginning is liquid, and then my end is solid. And I want you to describe these, so you should fill in the molecules and the appearance. And I want you to put which energy was in there. And remember, they all start like this. They all start blank. So you're going to have to drag your box over. You're going to have to fill out your box. You're going to have to drag your arrow. But it's all going very slow. You're going to have to drag your arrow in here. And all of those things to explain what is happening. And then you'll put your 2 screenshots in here. And then that is it for today.